Howdy, Bar here, and I'm going to make this a shout out for help or a call out for help. And if anybody's experienced with running Unreal Editor 4 and creating blueprints and so forth, and AI and just stuff in general, feel free to jump in and tell me what I'm doing and wrong and what I'm doing right and how I can help to create other working aspects. Now, just a quick rundown to show you what I have that's working. And okay, see, I have Wandering AI. They just wander around aimlessly. However, when I get into their view range, they are supposed to move to me, and they do, and then they just stop and just go somewhere else. It doesn't always work. See, he's staring at me, gets bored, and just turns around and walks away. What I would like for them to do is, instead of just doing that, stare in a corner much? Yes, these are the default projectiles and default gun and everything else, so that's not a part of what I'm doing just yet. I will be wanting to import new firearms. I want to give these dorks a firearm. I know the basics of it, but I just haven't done it yet. Creating a socket on the right hand and putting the gun there. See, he should continue to follow me, but then he just gives up and walks away. What I would like for them to do is pretty much basically the same thing. When they see me, they come towards me, and they either attempt to try a melee attack, or they'll pull out a weapon and start shooting, or whatever. They'll attack. And I'm slowly getting into that. So, what I've got, and like I said, it's just a little test arena here, on my AI. And before I go into that, show you that I've got the third person BP, third person, first person BP, and first person animation starter pack, mannequin geometry. These are the things that I've got loaded in currently. If there's something else that I need to have, feel free to let me know. But on this is event begin play. Sets the walking speed, max walking speed, the character movement, target, so forth. That's all fine and dandy. But I will leave it on the screen here for just a moment if you want to look at it and see what I've got. Now, also on the event tick, creates a branch, goes to AI move to. This is where I'm assuming that somehow or another this has to be linked to, and I'll show the other part for on C. But all this was working. It works separately by itself without the rest. So again, I'll just leave this here. Everybody take a look at it. And then the duration delay is between 1 and 5 seconds. Yeah, this was all working just fine. And it still is. But what I've added in is on C pawn, connected to cast a first person character, which is the character that you actually are controlling. Pawn is the object. As first person character goes to target actor. Pawn is self, and AI move to. This is where it should just work normally. But I don't know what I need to do to combine the two of these together so that whenever they get to me, they perform an action. Whether it's an animation for a melee attack, or if they will attack in some way or shape or form. Haven't added in the damage systems yet. Got a basic idea on how to do that, but I keep watching tutorials on that as well. But what I need to also figure out is, as you can see, I've changed the cone of vision to 45 degrees, but need to make sure that these guys have collisions, and I haven't changed any of the settings on these on the AI character, but I need to know on collision or whatever with the projectile, whatever it hits them, I need to be able to hit them and do something. For right now, it just needs to hit them. If I actually click on play, go up to one of them, it's going right through them. So do I need to do that in mesh? Where would I need to go to in order to have the projectile hit and do something? Collision presets, character mesh. No idea. So any help that I can get on the little things, like the collision of the bullet against the AI character, or getting them to attack, any help that I can get. And also I would like to say that if anybody wants to join forces and let's work on the basics, I've already got a lot of background story and everything of how I want my game to actually work and function. So if anybody wants to get in on that, please let me know as well, and I'll be glad to see what we can do to create something a little bit on the different side and fun. A game that's actually enjoyable to play by pretty much everybody. So leave comments, and we'll see how things go from there. All right, thank you very much.